Hi, you guys. Welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad, and this hour we are going to be discussing discussing grammar, principally adverbs. Okay, adverbs of manner. Okay, the link to the class that we'll be taking a look at is in the chat box right now. Okay, go ahead and open that up. If you decide to come in and hang out in the Google chat room, okay, the link is there for you as well. All right, so go ahead and check that out. Very good. Let's see who we have in class so far. Esther, welcome back. How you doing?
Hello. Very well.
Great. Good to have you here. Enjoying your 2-week vacation. That's great.
I have a premium account at least.
Yeah, very good. Good for you. Excellent. Let's see. Our next person is Nitipat. How are you? All right, you guys. Welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. Nitipat, can you hear me okay?
Yes,
Hi there. How are you?
yes, I'm very well.
Excellent.
I can hear you.
Very good. Where are you from?
I'm from Thailand,
From Thailand. Fabulous. Good to have you here in
but
class.
I see I hear you from I don't understand because you have two maybe you have two window. I hear you.
I don't have two windows. You have two windows open. So if you have an extra verbling window open, go ahead and close that
Alright.
out. There you go.
Okay, wait already.
There you go. Great. Okay. Welcome to class. Good to have you here. How about Biliana? How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Biliana, can you turn yourself up? I can barely hear you.
I'm good,
There you
thank
are.
you.
Excellent.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Welcome back to class.
Thanks.
All right. Let's see who else we have. Dustin is in class. How are you, Dustin?
I'm great.
Excellent. Good to see you again.
Oh, me too.
All right. Let's see. We also have Eric Erickson. How are you? Eric, are you there? All right. Let's check out Manal. How are you? Okay. How about Felipe?
Hey man,
Hi there. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
I'm doing good. Welcome back to class. Good to see you again.
Thank you.
All right. How about Tarcisio? How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking.
Good, man. Are you still on vacation right now, or did you finally go
Yes.
home? Okay. You're still on vacation, hanging out, figuring out what you're doing.
What?
You're still on vacation, visiting your relatives, right, in another city.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I am
Cool, man.
planning about to live here someday, probably in the end of this year.
Really? Do you like it?
Yes. Yes, it's a great city.
Cool. Very cool, man. Awesome. Well, welcome back to class. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Let's see. Ayat, how are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing really good. Thank you for asking. How was your day going today? Well, it's almost over now, I would imagine.
Yes, we are in the evening now.
Yeah.
I spent all the day studying because I have at the end of this month I have the final exams. I'm preparing for my final exams in university.
Okay.
Try
Well,
and
great.
study hard.
All right. Well, welcome to class. It's good to have you back.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let's see. Did I miss anybody? Oh, here we go. Natalia, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm doing great. Welcome to class.
Thank you.
And Natalia, have you been in my class before?
Yes, of course.
Many times, right? Very. Yeah. I have you used a different picture though? I don't remember your face.
Repeat, please.
Did you use a picture? Did you have a picture, or have you always used your webcam?
No, I had a picture.
Okay, that's probably why. If someone changes that and goes from a picture to a webcam or something like that, I always get confused. But welcome back to class. Good to have you here.
Okay, thanks.
All right, let's see. Did I miss anybody? Eric Erickson, did you get your microphone working?
Yes, sir.
There you are. How
Thank
you
you.
doing?
I'm fine. Thank you for having back in Berkeley again.
Yeah, no problem. Good to have you here. Okay, you guys. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Teacher Chad, and I do apologize. I am a little sick. I don't feel bad, but my throat is the vocal cords in my throat are a little weak. I can still talk, but I can't do things like laugh a lot because that tends to hurt a little. But we're still going to have a good class. This hour we're talking about adverbs, okay? Adverbs of manner, okay? So the link has been placed a few times here in the chat box, okay? If you are new here and you do not see where the link is at, let me show you. Okay, so over here in the VerbLink chat box, okay, you see Eric has put in the link, as well as Tarcisio. Okay, all you need to do is click on that link and it'll open right up for you like this. Okay. All right, so please do that. I'm going to share my screen over to this one here. All right, so when you open it up, you'll see a table of contents just like this. All right, and you'll want to scroll down. Okay, scroll down to here where we have quick and handy grammar review. All right, let's go ahead, and I'm going to start off over on the right-hand side this hour with Tarcisio. Let me have you read these the first about 3 paragraphs here. So the first 2 paragraphs and then the examples, please.
Okay. Quick and handy grammar review adverbs of manner. Adverbs can describe verbs, adjectives, other adverbs, clauses, or whole sentences. Adverbs answer the question how, when, where, how often, etc. Adverbs of manner, which are the focus of this lesson, are words that describe verbs. These adverbs answer the question how. They describe how an action is done. Examples: he spoke. How did he speak? He spoke quickly. She laughed. She laughed. Yes. How did she laugh? She laughed loudly.
Okay, excellent job. All right, so here with adverbs, yes, sometimes you'll have "ly" at the end, okay, describing or letting you know that that is an adverb. And placement, okay, usually goes on or it follows the verb. Okay, so we have the verb here, spoke, okay, and quickly, laughed, and loudly. Okay, thank you very much, Tarcisio. Let's go to form. Okay, this is form and number 1, and my next reader is going to be Nitipat. Let me have you read everything under number 1. Okay, so this sentence and the 2 charts, please.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you just fine.
Yes. Most adverbs of manner are formed by adding ly to the adjective form. Think of this pattern: adjective plus ly, Adjective: bad, badly; happy, happily; noisy, noisily; serious, seriously; careful, carefully; loud, loudly; beautiful, beautifully; intelligent, intelligently, intelligently; quick, quickly; slow, slowly; quiet, quietly.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. So here what it's showing us is that we're forming these adverbs or adverbs of manner. Okay, so the way that we do something, the way that we act. Okay, so these manner adverbs. Okay, from adjectives. All right, by just adding "ly" at the end. Okay. Okay, number 2, we're going to go over some exceptions to the rule. All right, and let's go to Natalia. Let me have you read everything under 2. So these paragraphs as well as this chart.
Okay. Some adverbs don't change at all from their adjective form. Other adverbs become a different word. The box on the right lists some common exceptions. Note: don't confuse the adverb hard, which means a lot or a big effort, with hardly, which is an adverb that means almost none. Examples: she studied hard for the test. She studied a lot. She hardly studied. She barely studied. She almost didn't study at all. Fast, adjective, adverb: fast, fast; good, well; hard, hard.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. All right. Yes, and so hardly. Yes, sometimes that happens. There aren't a whole lot of them. Where if you put an ly on the end of a word, it completely changes its meaning. This is one of those where it does. So a lot or big effort to hardly, which means almost none. Okay, and these are some examples of words that don't change at all. Okay, except for well. Okay, very good. Let's scroll down, and we're going to look at sentence position. All right. Now we'll look at both of these because you can have the verb and then the adverb, and also the adverb and then the verb. So it can go both ways. Okay. So for example, we saw hardly being used before the verb. Okay. Right here we're going to talk about one position, so verb plus the adverb. Okay, and we'll go to Mew. Mew, can you hear me? Mew Poo.
Hello.
Hi there. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you.
Great. Let me have you read here under number 3. Okay, and I'll have you read. A and
Yeah.
B, please.
Okay, A and B.
Uh-huh.
A. Most adverbs of manner go after the verb in the sentence. Think of the pattern. Verb plus adverb. Examples: he runs slowly around the track. She danced beautifully. The politicians spoke intelligently about the environment issue. B. It is also possible to add the adverb of the manner after the dialect or indirect object in the sentence. Even in this position, the adverb is still describing the verb. Example: he ran around the track slowly. Slowly describes run, not the track. The the politicians spoke about the environment issue intelligently. Intelligently described spoke, not the environmental issue.
Okay, very good. Very good. So yes, sometimes it is placed after the direct or indirect object. Okay, our object here. Okay, environmental issues. Okay, the track. All right, and it's placed directly after that. Okay, sometimes that is the case as well. All right, let's take a look at C. And let's see. Let me go to Esther. Esther, let me have you read C. Let me have you read what's left on this page. So C all the way to the bottom of the page, please.
Okay. So, some adverbs of manner can also go before the verb. Examples. She repeatedly asked the question. She asked the question repeatedly. Repeatedly describes asked in both sentences. The children quietly played in their room. The children played quietly in their room. The children play in their room quietly. Quietly describes played in all sentences. Notes on li adjectives. Be careful. Most words ending with li are adverbs, but there are a few adjectives with this ending. The most common adjectives that end with li are friendly, costly, and sometimes.
What happened?
Esther, I lost you there. Esther, are you still there? I can't hear you. Make sure that you are not muted.
No.
Okay, Mupo, please do not mute anybody. Okay, so you're muting Esther right now. Please do not do that. If you do that one more time, I'm going to have you leave the room. Okay. All right, go ahead and keep reading, Esther.
All the reading.
No, just to where start off and some time adjectives right here, please.
Okay. Okay. The most common adjectives that end with li are friendly, costly, and sometimes adjectives like hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly. These adjectives follow the patterns: adjective plus noun, be plus adjective. Examples: she is friendly. That was a costly meal. He had our monthly meeting on Tuesday.
Great, thank you. So yes, in most cases, what you would need to do is take a look at the sentence. If you come across any words like this, if the word that ends with a ly is followed or is in front of a noun, okay, so adjective plus noun, okay, that would not be an adverb. Okay, adverbs do not go in front of nouns. All right, you will not see an adverb in front of nouns. Okay, a noun. So adverbs go in front of verbs. Okay, after verbs or after the indirect or direct object in a sentence. Okay. Now here you can see costly meal. Meal is a noun. Okay. Meeting is a noun. Monthly. Okay. Now here she is friendly. All right. Now the only verb we have is here. Okay, friendly is not modifying the verb to be, okay, or is. All right, it's modifying she, okay, describing what she is. Okay, so that's why we have a form of the verb to be plus the adjective. All right, so those are some indicators of whether or not you will recognize that as an adjective, which modifies nouns, or an adverb, which modifies verbs. Okay, does that make sense, class? Any questions so far? Any questions at all?
No.
No. We're all good. Okay, let's keep rolling.
No.
I think this is the one. Give me 1 second. Yep, that's it. Okay, so let's scroll down. All right, number 4 here. And this is for Eric. Eric, let me have you read. Let's see. Let me have you read all of 4 and 4A, please.
Okay. Adverb of manner equates comparative and superlative forms. The equate form is used to show that the verb describing the verb is equal to something or someone else. The comparative form is used when the adverb describing a verb is more than something or someone else. The superlative form shows that the verb describing the verb is the most when compared to a group's form, equate, pattern, as substantive adverb plus as. Example: he speaks as well as she does. Comparative form: more plus adverb plus than. She sings more beautiful than her sister. Form: superlative: the most add. Who finished the most quickly? Pardon. Notes on the comparative and superlative form. Unlike two-syllable adjectives, where er and est are add and y changed to I. Example: funny becomes funnier, funniest, friendly becomes friendlier, friendliest. Two-syllables adverbs do not take the ending er and est. The word more and most are added instead. Example: your roommate finished cleaning more quickly than you did, not quicker. Our neighbors are more slowly than us at the barbecue, no slower. This is the painting that yours resembles the most closely, not the closeliest, but for at part B.
Okay,
For a bed
just
that
tell right there.
falls. Okay.
Just tell right
Okay.
there. Okay, so class, this is something important that that you need to remember. Okay, so when you have two-syllable adjectives, okay, and you would add er or est. How do we count syllables? How do we count syllables? When I was in class, okay, my teacher, okay, she taught with rhythm. Okay, so she says, well, how do you know if there's two syllables? Okay, so we take a look at the word funny. Funny. Okay, there's two syllables there. Okay, okay, quick. Quick. Okay, we don't have another syllable in there, another bounce in the word. Okay, funny. Quick. Okay, so there's different. At the end of funny, we have two syllables. We would add er or est, funnier. Okay, but quick, since it only has one syllable, okay, we would add more or most. Okay, and we could also add an ly at the end. Okay, things like that. Okay, so I wanted to reiterate that with you. All right, let's go on to B, and this is for Dustin. Okay, Dustin, let me have you read B to the end of the page, please.
Yes. For adverbs that fall into the exceptions category listed on page 2, generally thus without the ly form. The comparative and superlative are formed in the same way for both adjectives and adverbs. Well, adjective, adverb, comparative, superlative. Adjective bad, adverb badly, comparative worse, superlative worst. Adjective good, well, better, best. Hard, hot, harder, hardest. fast, fast, faster, fastest. Examples: she studied harder than him. He ran faster than his classmate. Among the members on our soccer team, Marie plays the best.
Okay, very good. All right, this is a good chart for you guys to remember as well, by the way. Okay. All right. Any questions so far? We're about to get into our exercises to finish off the class. Any questions so far? Nope. Okay. Let's continue with Biljana.
Okay.
And we're going to go to our exercises. Okay. Here we need to change the adjective. Okay. Here in parentheses, change that to an adverb. Okay. Let me have you do number 1, please.
Okay. My sister has an amazing voice. She sings beautifully.
Okay. Good. Yes. Beautifully.
Beautifully.
Okay. Now you can say beautifully. Okay, that is fine. But we usually cut that down just a little bit and say beautifully. Okay, very good. All right. How about number 2? This is for Ayat.
Yes, that guy sure knows how to run quickly. He beat everyone at the track competition.
Good. Yes, quickly.
Yes.
All right. Number 3. This is for Tarcisio.
Yes. When you want something done correctly, sometimes you have to do it yourself.
There you go. Correctly. All right. Number 4. This is for Nitipat. Number 4, please.
Now that the windshield is clean, I can see clearly.
Good. I can see clearly. Very good. I so want to sing that song, but I can't sing that song right now. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. But my voice is terrible. So let's go to number 5, please. This is for Natalia.
The ballerinas danced gracefully around the stage.
Good. Yeah, gracefully. Gracefully around the stage. Excellent. Number 6, this is for Mipu.
Okay. This joke was so funny. I laughed loudly when you told it to me.
Good. I laughed loudly. Excellent job.
Yeah.
How about number 7? This is for Esther.
Okay. The teacher, 7, sí. The teacher spoke kindly to the new students.
Okay, kindly. Yeah, kindly to the new students. Excellent. Okay, how about Eric, number 8, please?
The children ate their snack noisily.
Okay, the children ate their snacks noisily. Noise. So we'll have to add that I in there, noisily.
Noisily.
Okay, good. Let's go to number 9, and this is for Dustin.
The new girl shyly introduced herself to the class.
Good, shyly. Shyly introduced herself, okay? Fabulous. Let's go to number 10, and this is for Biljana, sorry. Biljana, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. The big waves crashed violently onto the beach.
Okay, crashed violently. Good. Violently. Okay, excellent job. Let's see. We're going to now be inserting the adverbs into the sentences. Okay, we can only use these once. All right, so we have to choose the right one. Now, sometimes these can be confusing, but that's okay. Just as long as we understand the meanings of the words. Okay. So number 1 is for Ayat.
Yes. There was a fire, but everyone made it out of the building Seven, calmly. I think safely. No.
Good. Safely. Everyone made it
Yeah.
out of the building
Very
safely.
safely.
Okay, very good. And let's go to number 2. This is for Tarcisio.
Yes. I can't believe my co-worker just spoke rudely to our boss. I wonder if he'll get fired.
Good. Rudely. Yes, speaking rudely to the boss. Not a good thing. All right, how about Nitipat? Number 3, please.
Yes, it's cold out. I hope you dress neatly. Oh no,
All right, this one is probably going to be sensibly.
dress
Yeah, so sensibly. We would use this word
sensibly.
dealing with being logical. Okay, um,
Mm-hmm.
because if it's hot outside, it's logical to wear shorts, okay, or a
Mm-hmm.
skirt if you're a woman, okay, with short sleeved,
Okay.
short sleeve shirt. That would be sensible as well. It's logical. Okay, if it's cold
Mm-hmm.
outside, okay, we would wear a jacket with pants, something like that. Okay, now
Mm-hmm.
that would be logical. So if someone says it's cold outside, I hope you dress sensibly. Okay, you're referring to what would be a normal way to dress. Okay, if it is cold outside. All right, so
Mm-hmm.
you're thinking, you're saying, okay, I hope you think logically about this and wear some pants. All right, wear a jacket maybe because it's pretty cold. So that's why we would use the
Mm-hmm.
word sensibly.
Sensibly. Okay.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
Let's go to Natalia.
Once Mike showed Tammy how to run the new machine. She could do it fast by herself.
Let's see, she could do it fast by herself.
Is it correct?
Yeah, that's probably our best word here. She could do it. Or maybe it could be she could do it correctly by herself. Either one. Let's see. Either one would work. She could do it fast by herself, or correctly. Let's see. Let's see what it says here. Yeah, they say correctly. But yeah, either way would work if you're talking about speed or if you're talking about doing it right. Okay, so our answer here would actually be correctly. Okay, let's go to Mipu. Number 5, please.
Okay. My roommate felt lonely. Uh,
Okay, so folding laundry. Do you know what to fold laundry means?
yeah.
Okay, so
Uh, neatly.
good. Yeah, so you want to fold laundry neatly. Okay, this would
Neatly,
be
yeah.
folding laundry neatly. This would not be folding laundry neatly. Okay, so this is neatly, okay, in a nice stack. Okay,
Yeah.
this is not folding it neatly. This is messy.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, very good.
Understand.
Thank you very much. Let's go to number 6, and number 6 is for Esther.
When the power went out, the kindergarten teacher spoke calmly to the frightened students.
Good. Yeah, that would probably be the best one here. Calmly to the frightened students. Okay, very good. How about number 7? This is for Eric.
My car exchanged out. Okay. Number
So,
7. Number 7.
Number 7. Yep. My cat stretched out blank in the sun.
Okay. Fast in the sun.
Fast would not be correct. Now, what do you think of a cat that's stretched out under the sun?
Rarely, politely, sleepy fast, politely.
Okay, what does it look like this cat is doing if it's stretched out? Does it look like it's busy doing something?
No, it's stretched out is maybe safely.
How about this one here? What does that cat look like it's doing? Does it look like it's doing anything, or is it being lazy?
Lazy, okay. My cat stretched out lazily in the sun.
Yeah, that would be right. So stretching out lazily. Look at that. Okay, stretching out, legs up in the air, trying to get some sleep. Okay, so yeah, my cat stretched out lazily in the sun.
I stretch out when you wake up and you make
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, thank you.
And you stretch out. Yeah, very good.
Okay, thank you.
Very good. All right, let's go to Dostin, number 8, please.
Well, she greeted me as, I think, calmly when
Let's
we were
see.
introduced.
Let's see, calmly. She greeted me. When we were introduced, she greeted me calmly, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see what they think. There's different words that you could use here. So that's 8.
I think politely.
Oh, politely, yeah. Politely would work good. For some reason when I read that, I read it as politically.
What do you mean politely?
That's how I read the word. I read it as politically, and I'm like, how? That doesn't make sense to meet someone politically. But yes, politely. So very good, teacher Tarcisio. Very good. Yes, so it would be politely. Okay. So to meet someone politely would say, "Nice to meet you." Okay. Shake their hand. Okay. Say. Say nice to meet you, and say something nice. So yes, that would be politely.
Oh.
Okay, does that make sense, Dostin?
Yes.
Good, and not politically. Very good. Let's go to Biljana. That's funny. Okay, Biljana, let's go to number 9 here.
The little girl smiled sleepily at her father when he woke her up.
Yeah, so sleepily. Okay, at her father when he woke her up. Okay, great. All right, how about number 10? And this is for Ayat.
Yes. How did you finish the test so fast?
Good. How did you finish the test so fast? Excellent job. Very good. Okay, any questions, class? Any questions so far? Not so much? Okay, cool. Let's go to exercise number 3. Okay, we are not going to rewrite the sentences. I'll just have you speak the sentences aloud, okay? And so we're going to include the adverb, okay? So whatever's in parentheses, we're going to include it into the sentence, all right? Some sentences have more than one possible answer. Remember, we talked about having the adverb in front, or sorry, normally it goes after the verb. Okay, sometimes it can go before, and sometimes after the indirect or direct object. Okay, so we'll figure out how we can say this. Okay, so number one is for Tarcisio.
Yes. She smiled nervously at her new boss.
Okay. Is there another way you could say that?
I don't know.
Yeah, you could also say she nervously smiled
Oh,
at
yes.
her boss.
Mm-hmm.
So either way, so smiled nervously or nervously smiled, they both mean the same thing. Okay. Number
Okay.
two. Okay, number two is for Natalia.
Mhm. I can't do this sentence, I'm afraid.
Okay. Well, let's think about it. Okay. So where is our verb? Okay, because remember, adverbs modify verbs. And what are verbs, Natalia? What are verbs?
Yelled,
Yes, yelled is our verb. Good.
but
Okay.
I don't know what does it mean.
Yelled. Okay.
It means helping for the help. One
Okay.
asking
Yelling.
asking for the help.
Okay. Yelling means to be talking loudly, to be angry. Arr. Okay. And I can't yell really loud right now because my voice won't let me. There you go. That's yelling.
Mark yelled loudly.
Yes. So yell. That's what that word means. Okay. So that's the verb. Okay. So when, Natalia, when we're talking about adverbs, we're talking about words that modify verbs. So if you can identify where the verb is at, okay, a simple solution would be to place the adverb right after the verb. Okay, so let's take a look here. All right, so our verb is here, okay,
Yeah.
and we can place it right in between yelled and for. Okay, so read this sentence to me and place loudly right in between yelled and for.
Mark yelled loudly for the bus driver to stop.
Good, just like that. Okay, so a typical place for the adverb to go is right after the verb. It doesn't happen that way in every case, and sometimes we can put the adverb in different places. Okay. All right. Very good. Let's go to number 3. My voice is all scratchy because I tried to yell. Oh man, that's funny. Let's go to Maipu. Number 3, please. I need a drink. Maipu, can you hear me okay?
Hello?
Yes, number 3, please.
Did you answer honestly all of the questions?
Okay. Now, when we are asking questions, okay, this is a question here with a question mark at the end. You can usually put the adverb at the end. Okay, so right after this direct object here. Okay, so did you answer all of the questions honestly?
Yeah.
Okay, because if you say, did you answer honestly all of the questions? All right, that sounds a little strange. Okay, it's a little different. So when we ask questions, class, we can place the adverb at the end of the sentence. Okay. Now, if we take it out and we're not talking about we're not asking a question, we can say she answered honestly. Okay, or she honestly answered. Let's see. She answered honestly. Well, let's see. Honestly, she honestly answered all of. Okay, so she honestly answered all of the questions. You can say that. Honestly is actually a adverb that would go after the indirect or direct object. Okay, in most cases, you can say honestly answered, but the most comfortable way to have that said would be at the end.
Okay,
In most
in the end
places.
of
Yeah.
sentence.
Okay, very good. Let's go to number 4. Number 4 is for Hanan. How are you?
How fine as I'm here in your class.
Good, good. Welcome to class.
Thank you. Number 4 is Akiko studied hard for the test.
Good. Studied hard for the test.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. All right. How about number 5?
Me too.
And nope, number 5 is for Esther.
Okay.
Okay. I was so embarrassed when my stomach growled. I don't know where put the adverb.
Okay. So here in this sentence, where are our verbs? We have 2 here.
The verbs.
Yeah, we have was. Okay, and growled.
Growled. Okay.
Okay. So, but this is a form of to be. All right. So you can say I was hungry. Okay, but you can't say I was hungrily. All right. So here, it would actually go after growled. So when my stomach growled hungrily.
Okay.
Okay. Let me have you read this sentence one more time.
And I was so embarrassed when my stomach growled hungrily.
Yeah, so this word is growled. Growled.
Growled.
Good. So my stomach growled hungrily.
My stomach growled angrily.
Good. Nice job.
Okay.
Growled
Thank you.
is the sound? Or
Yes, growled. Okay. Usually animals growl. Okay. But when you're talking about your stomach, you know when you're really hungry and your stomach goes. Okay, and it makes that sound. You're like, oh, I'm so hungry. And your stomach goes. Okay. We call that growling. Your stomach is growling. All right. That's another way to say that. All right. Let's go to Eric. And our next.
Those kittens are so small. Make sure you play carefully with them.
Yeah, make sure you play carefully with them. Okay. We could also add this at the end of the sentence. Make sure you play with them carefully.
Okay. Either way is correct.
Yes, either way it would be correct.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right, how about number 7? And this is for Dustin.
the children played quietly in the library.
Yeah, the children played quietly in the library.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
You could also place this in front of played. The children quietly played in the library.
The children quietly played in the library.
Very good. Okay. Children played in the library, and you can add that at the end as well. The children played in the library quietly. Okay, so quietly can actually go in those 3 positions: after the verb, in front of the verb, and at the end. Okay, so at the end of the direct object. Okay. Let's see, number 8 here. 8 is for Miliana.
Yes, I think that I have two-way here. When I invited him to the party, he responded enthusiastically, or he enthusiastically responded.
Let's see. You may have 2 ways. Let's see. When I invited him to the party, he responded enthusiastically.
I think if you say he enthusiastically responded, this situation have to have a answer. For example,
Yes,
he enthusiastically responded yes or no.
exactly. Yeah, so if you add the this adverb in front of the this verb responded, okay, you would need to have an answer afterward, just like what Tarcisio was saying. If not, okay, if you don't want to have an answer there, like in this sentence, it does not have an answer there. The only place we could put this is after the verb, saying he responded enthusiastically.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
very good.
Can
Thanks.
uh, can we say that when I enthusiastically invited him to the party?
Say that one more time. Speak up just a little bit.
Can I say that when I enthusiastically invited him to the party?
Um,
But
you can, but
why
it would
you
change the meaning of the sentence.
yes, why
Oh,
you call somebody enthusiastically on party?
Yeah. So, well, it could be. So let's say, Miliana, let's say that I want to invite you to my party, okay? Because I like you, right? And I want to go out with you, okay? So I would call you and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get her to come over to my house. So I could
It's not okay.
enthusiastically invite you, but then you go, no, you're ugly. All right. So that would be a way to respond. Okay. So someone can enthusiastically invite someone to a party, but then I mean, depending on how it goes, you could say yes, and she could respond enthusiastically as well. Okay.
Yes.
But it would change the meaning of that sentence. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, here,
Okay.
it typically, I mean, you can say that, but if you're talking about a response, okay, responding enthusiastically would sound best. Okay.
You
When
must
you
know
invite
what you
someone,
want.
a normal feeling to have would be nervous. So he nervously invited, okay, or she nervously invited someone, because that's how you usually feel when you're inviting someone. You don't know the answer, okay,
Yes.
and so
Okay.
that's why the adverb nervous, or sorry, nervously, would fit best in a situation like that. But yes, you can enthusiastically invite someone. Okay,
Okay.
very good, thank you. Let's go to Ayat.
Yes.
All right, yours is number 9, please.
Did you sleep? Did you sleep well last night?
Good. Did you sleep well last night? Okay, and that would be the only way we could say that. Okay, we could not say, did you well sleep last night? Did you sleep last night well? Okay, we could not say that. Well would actually have to go right after that verb. Okay, did you sleep well last night? Okay, or you could say, how did you sleep last night? Well. Okay, now when we raise our voice at the end, okay, we're asking two questions there. Okay. Okay. So
Okay.
and this is a lesson, a slight lesson on inflection in the voice as well. How did you sleep last night? So how ba da 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 da. Okay, so it's important how your voice sounds as well. How did you sleep last night? Well. Okay, so I go da 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 da. Okay, this is intonation and how we say things. And even though you may think in your own language, you don't. Everyone does. Okay, so listen to yourself next time when you talk, and you'll hear yourself kind of sing as you talk to someone. Okay,
Okay.
how did you sleep last night? Well. Okay, that would be one way of adding well at the end, but you're basically asking two questions. Well, okay, my
I can
voice would rise. Yes.
can say, did you sleep last night well?
No.
Okay.
No. Did you sleep well last night? Well could only, if you're asking one sentence, and in this type of situation, okay, well would have to go after the word sleep. Did you sleep well last night?
Thank
Okay.
you.
Did you eat well? Okay, or did you eat well? Are you satisfied? Did anything like that? Intonations are the way that we the way that we pronounce things. Okay, and you're going from one word to a sentence. Okay, to a paragraph. Okay, into phrases. I love intonations, but intonations are sort of complicated. Are sort of a complicated thing to teach. Okay, because you can say, for example, when you ask a question, there's only one way to ask a question, and you raise at the end. How did you sleep last night? Okay, well, that doesn't work all the time. Okay, when you raise your voice at the end. Why? Well, because you're not going to emphasize last night. You want to emphasize sleep. Okay, so that's why that's what you really want to know. You want to know how they slept, not last night. Okay, how did you sleep last night? That's why you hear me ba da 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 da. Okay, that's the emphasis that I put on that word. Okay, that's what's called intonation, and we're taking a look at a full sentence instead of just one word. You have intonations that happen with a particular word, which is what we go over when we're practicing pronunciation. Okay, but intonations is when you're taking a look at a full sentence, how you ask questions. Okay, people have different opinions on how to do it. Okay, I like taking a look at specific words and taking a look at keywords. All right, that's why there I say, how did you sleep last night? Well. Okay, well is a question in itself. All right, in my voice it's going to scoop up. Okay, that's how we ask a question without putting in a question mark there. Okay, you can tell that I'm asking a question without actually putting a question mark in there. Okay, it's very, very interesting. So when next time you're going and you're listening, okay, to people talk, and this is sort of a little bit more advanced, but when you're listening to people talk, maybe on TV, maybe on maybe in the movies or something like that. Okay, listen to how they pause. Okay, because we can use pauses like what I'm doing now to emphasize certain words. Okay, we can speed our speech up. We can speed it up as we talk to show excitement, or we can slow things down. Okay, to relax someone. There's certain things that we can do with our voices. Yeah, language is very wonderful. It can do a lot of different things. It's very fluid. But anyway, sorry to go off on that tangent. It's one of my favorite things. It's how I learned Spanish, because I listen to patterns of how people would say things. Like, oh, that's kind of cool because they did this and they did that, and mainly because I'm a musician and I have really good ears, and so I could hear things differently. I'm a weirdo. I'm really weird, but very good.
No, this
Thank
is
you guys
music
for,
addiction.
yeah. Thank you guys for coming into class. It was great having you here. We didn't make it through all of the exercises. You guys can go through those on your own if you want. There are some more there, and all of the answers are down at the bottom. Okay, I'll be giving this lesson again in probably about 5 or 6 hours, something like that. But I'm going to take a break right now, have some lunch, and relax, and then be back for my afternoon classes. Okay. All right, you guys. Thanks, and see you later.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you, teacher. Have a nice day.
Yep, you as well. Bye.